those have.
Oh, are we putting it up here?
Well, we will eventually, but I thought we'd go ahead and pull the top cover
Okay.
off down
Okay.
here because it gets so damn high when it's all stacked
That's
up
right.
there that I
Yeah.
can't see in it. So.
Well, that's a good point. All right. Well, anyway, we're videoing. So, Jim, this is your transmission. Steve is gonna.
Yeah, we're starting to take it apart, and so this is your reverse switch, and somebody sealed it with Teflon tape, which is interesting. I don't know why that would be, because you normally put a crush washer on that.
Well, it's just stupid. I mean,
just
see, it doesn't. They do the same thing on carburetors. The threads are not where it seals.
right
It seals against the.
against the shoulder because that's the sealing surface. Because
Right.
it's designed to use a crush washer.
Right,
and,
and those threads were never designed to seal. All right, and
Yeah.
a little Teflon tape is not going to do squat.
Yeah, well, it's it
Yeah.
keeps it from backing out by accident
Oh,
or something.
God.
I guess I don't know. Anyways, all right. So what we're gonna do? I'm just pulling this out so that I don't lose it later because this is your activator piston for your reverse light switch, which operates on the deal. Then we're gonna take the top cover off so that we can look inside and see what we get. These were already, I loosened these up because everything is glued together with silicone. So that's why they're coming loose finger tight. Although I have found finger tight hardware on this.
Yeah,
But that wasn't the case in these bolts. This was just kind of.
we recommend silicone for all your bathtub and aquarium needs, but don't get it near our cars.
Yeah, it's
People.
just verboten. Okay, so this is totally glued on, so I'm gonna have to pry this off.
But those are pry marks, pry points that are specifically designed into the transmission. But you're not supposed to glue this top cover in place. It's not necessary, and
Yeah, there's a gasket there for a reason, people,
And you don't
it's
have-
so that you don't need to use a tube of silicone.
right, and there's nothing gets up there to speak of. The
Well, it just
splash
splash.
lube, little splash lube, but not enough to worry about. It's not a leak point. Let's put it this way: that you have to seal it up for life.
All right, so top cover is off. It's clean inside. At least this part is. That's nice.
I'd like to know how they got that clean without dismembering it.
It's got some grease in it. I guess somebody decided to grease the.
Is that pink grease?
Yeah, it's pink grease, like wheel bearing grease, pink wheel bearing grease to try to. I guess I don't know, but
How do our forks? Okay, forks are good.
yeah, they've
You
got
know where?
they've got a little bit of.
I mean, no ridge.
Yeah, they're not knife edged or anything. If anything, it looks like they got chrome dish or something. I'm gonna set this aside over here because it's got to be somewhere, and we'll look inside. The camera can see inside here.
Let's see. I'll get it over there. Okay, so what we're obviously looking for is teeth. Make sure the teeth are in good shape. Nothing's been boogered up or abused, chipped.
All right.
And then we're going to check our synchro clusters, which is what these
This
are.
that one's
Very-
seriously loose and wobbly. Look at that.
It's yep.
And we'll check. What is our
Our clearance is like 40 thousandths, so
That seems a lot.
I think we've got clearance, but we've got.
It looks.
It'd be interesting to know how this thing was shifting.
Because that's. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we got to do a little bit more.
That's reverse.
And I'm just trying to look at the reverse idler down there to see what kind of shape it's in. And that's some. I'm not sure what that is. It feels kind of loose. Doesn't have any.
Are we shimmed properly?
Yeah, we don't know. And see, that's the other thing that makes me wonder about the shim. All this silicone here. There's a paper gasket here that is part of the shim stack for setting the transmission end play. And when you're doing this, you actually measure the thickness of the paper gasket and calculate it in with all your tolerance, because it's supposed to be 0 to like a half a thousandths. and you can't calculate the thickness of silicone. So even if you get it all right, as soon as you put the silicone on, it's not right anymore. Because the silicone adds thickness that's an indeterminable
Exactly.
distance and makes things
Yeah.
so.
Hard to measure that squeeze of.
Look at the silicone turd coming off of the back of this screw here. That's going to eventually fall off into the
And then
gearbox.
get chewed up, and
Yeah,
that'll increase the viscosity.
yeah. Well, it's a gear damper.
That's it.
That rubber provides a damping effect on the gears.
Yeah.
Are these teeth? No, I guess that's just schmutz. I'm just looking at the synchro teeth here. If they,
Well, if nothing else, we'll take the front and rear off of it and double check our shimming, because it seems like it might be a little on the loose side.
yeah.
Okay. Anything else we need to show him here?
I don't think so.
And see,
It's got-
of course, the problem is we don't know about the counter shaft. Those gears could be loose on there, because very few people understand that you have to remove the counter shaft and replace that key so that the gears on the counter shaft are fixed.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know. It just may need to come apart just to get to the counter shaft and check everything.
Yeah. It's just hard to say, but it's got.
I'm,
I don't know.
well, we'll dig into it further, but we just want to let you know what we've found so far. Thank you.